On the day of her wedding, Adaeze wore her grandmother's white lace dress, a family heirloom passed down through generations. But she never made it to her honeymoon, because by dawn she was found buried in that very same dress, in a grave no one dug. The wedding day. Adaeze was radiant. Everyone in Umwakpo village said so. She was marrying Chike, the handsome banker from Enugu. Everything was perfect, until her aunt pulled her aside. "You shouldn't wear that dress," her aunt whispered. "Your grandmother wore it, and she died the next week. Your mother wore it too, and didn't survive the first year of marriage." Adaeze laughed it off. "Those are old women's tales," she said. "Besides, it's just a dress." But the old women sitting near the shrine gate stopped smiling that day. The omen. At the reception, just after the traditional palm wine carrying, Adaeze's nose began to bleed. People whispered. A goat tied for sacrifice nearby suddenly broke its rope and ran toward the forest. The local dibia, who was just a guest, looked uneasy. "The spirits are not smiling," he said, then walked away. That night, thunder rolled, but not a single drop of rain fell. The disappearance. At midnight, Adaeze's father entered her hut to bless the newlyweds. The bed was empty. Cheek was unconscious on the floor, his shirt soaked in blood, but with no wound. The village alarm gong sounded. They searched till dawn. No trace of Adaeze. The shocking discovery. At sunrise, an old gravedigger came running from the village burial ground. Come see! Come see!" he cried. There, in the ancestral graveyard, was a fresh mound of red soil. Atop it lay Adaeze's wedding veil. They dug and found her, lying peacefully, as if asleep, in her grandmother's white dress. No one had buried her. Yet there she was, sealed in a grave last used 30 years ago. The diary weeks passed. The village remained in mourning. One day, Adaeze's childhood friend Ngozi found an old diary under the wedding bed. It belonged to her grandmother. It read, "This dress binds the bride to Allah, the earth goddess, for protection and fertility. But if worn without ritual sacrifice, the earth reclaims her soul before she births her first child." No sacrifice had been made. Adaeze had mocked the tradition, and now she was part of the earth. They buried her in her own wedding dress, but perhaps it was never really hers to wear.
For more stories, kindly like, share and follow our pages at Motivana HQ.